Hello and welcome to Ashutosh Academy. Let's make it quick, and today we are going to note some formulas in limits. And if you can't cram these formulas, it doesn't matter. You just have to remember the methods to get the values out of these formulas. The first is limit x tends to 0, a to the power x minus 1 divided by x. People say that you have to remember this formula, but it doesn't matter. The thing is that you put x tends to 0 in this question, you will find a to the power 0, that will be 1. 1 minus 1 is 0, and upon 0 that becomes 0 upon 0 form. And whenever you find 0 upon 0 form, you just have to do one thing, that is apply L'Hospital rule. So L'Hospital rule says differentiate numerator and denominator. So after differentiating, it will be a to the power x into log a minus 0 whole divided by 1. And now you can put limit x tends to 0 in this question, and it comes out to be a to the power 0 into log of a, and that is the final value. And remember, when I write log of a, that obviously means that the base value is e. Okay, and in this question, remember that this number should always be, first of all, it should be positive, because log of a positive number, you can't find log of a negative number. So number should be positive, and this number should belong to real plus. We can say this also. Okay, next, second formula is limit x tends to 0, log of e of 1 plus x whole divided by x. Again, you apply the same method. When you put x tends to 0, you will find log 1 is 0 upon 0, that is 0 by 0 form. Again, apply L'Hospital rule. It will say 1 upon 1 plus x into 1, simply differentiating. Log of this differentiation will be 1 upon this quantity whole divided by 1. Now you can put x tends to 0 in this question, and you will get 1 here as your answer, or this 1 can also be written as log of e of e. Okay, whenever you will see that base and the number are equal, then the quantity of the log formula gives you 1. Okay, let's take another example. Third, limit x tends to 0, log a of 1 plus x whole divided by x. How are you going to solve this question? Just simply put x tends to 0 in the question. You'll find denominator to be 0, and the numerator comes out again to be 0. So, but the main problem here is that the base value is a and not e. Like in the previous problem, we had base to be equal to e. So how are you going to solve this? It's very simple. Differentiate this whole. So the differentiation will give you what? First of all, you can write this as this quantity, log of 1 plus x whole divided by log a into x. Okay, and now you can differentiate easily. Differentiation of numerator will give you this, and differentiation of denominator will give you what? X is 1, then log of a only. So now you can put x tends to 0. This will become 1 over log of a, and here base is e obviously. And when you reverse the number, this is the property of log. So this is the property of log. Whenever you reverse it, you will see that the value comes out to be log of these two get exchanged, so a here and e here, and this is the result. And in this result, you will see that again, obviously the number should be positive always. It should not be equal to 1 also. Okay, the base value can't be 1. Okay, and next is fourth is limit x tends to 0, e to the power x minus 1 divided by x. So let's solve this question. It's very simple. When you put x tends to 0 in the problem, you will see 1 minus 1, that will be 0 upon 0. Again, you differentiate e to the power x upon 1. So put x tends to 0, you will get 1 here. So we've reached till 5th point. Now some trigonometric limits of 0 by 0 form only. that is limit x tends to 0 of sine x whole divided by x. What should be the value of this? When you put x tends to 0 in this problem, you'll see 0 sine 0 is 0 upon 0, that will be 0 by 0 form. Differentiate numerator and denominator. Differentiation of sine x is cos x upon 1, and put x tends to 0, cos 0 is sine 90 1, you'll get 1. Sixth property is very simple. Limit x tends to 0 tan x divided by x. Same method you will follow. After differentiation you'll get 1. Okay, now you can stop the video and get the values out of all the problems. Then you can like learn it at the end. By practicing also you'll be able to learn it, all of the formulas. It's minus a is a. Again, if you put x tends to, it should be what? It should be a here. Limit x tends to a. 0 by 0 form, again it should be 1. Okay. Eighth, limit x tends to 0, and if you get x tends to a again, tan of x minus a divided by x minus a. Let's solve this. Just simply differentiate. Differentiation of tan x is secant square of the quantity upon 1. Put x tends to a here, that will become secant 0, and secant 0 is 1 upon cos 0, and cos 0 is sine 90, that is 1. If you know the trigonometric rules, you'll get this value to be 1. Okay. Eighth, then we have ninth property, which is very simple. Limit x tends to 0 sine inverse of x divided by x equal to 1, and this will be 1. Okay. 10th property, limit x tends to 0 tan inverse 1x upon x, again you will get 1. We've solved these problems by using L'Hospital rule or other methods also. You just have to check that is it a 0 by 0 form, what kind of form the question is asking, and by seeing the form you can solve the question easily. Okay. Another one, 1 minus cos x square. So it should come out to be what? First of all, we'll see the formula for 1 minus cos x. 1 minus cos x is equals to 2 sine square x by 2. Okay, divided by 4. Why 4? I'm dividing it by 4 and multiplying by 4. Okay, just to get numerator and denominator same. In this theta should be same, x by 2 whole square, because there is a square here, it should be 2 times. So this will become 1. You'll be left out with 2 by 4. I've used the previous property here. If you've not understood, I'll make it clear. It says 2 to sine of x by 2 into sine of x by 2 whole divided by x and x, not x square, it is simply x. Okay, again you will divide by 2 and multiply by 4. Obviously 2 and 2 in division, then there should be 4 in multiplication. Now this will become 1 and this will also become 1 by using which property? By using this property. Okay, then this is 1 and 1, then you're left out with 2 by 4. Okay, let's take the final example, that is 12th. And this you can find in exams also. This is like very complicated, but it seems to be complicated, but it's very easy. Okay, how are you going to solve this? Again, the method is same. You just have to put, first of all you'll put x tends to 0 in the question, 0 by 0 form you'll get, and then differentiate it how many times? 3 times you'll have to differentiate. So after, this is like a homework, it's like a homework for you. You can differentiate it yourself and you will reach at this point. Okay, now this one more thing, 13th point that I would like to make here is x tends to 0 cos x is equals to 1, cos 0 sin 90, that is 1. Okay, 14th point, limit x tends to 0, sine of x degrees divided by x will be what? This is very simple question. Okay, first of all you should know that what is degree and what are radians. There's a simple method that 2 pi radians is equal to 360 degrees. Okay, so if you have 1 radian, then that will be how much degrees? 360 by 2 pi degrees. Okay, if you have x radians, okay, if you have x okay, now the question is dealing out with degree, and sine always involves theta to be radian, so you need to put theta to be radian in this question. How you're going to do that is to reverse this values. What? 1 degree will be how much? That will be 2 pi by 360 radians. So x degree will be how much? X into 2 pi, this much degrees. Okay, so for x degree you will have this much, not degree, this will be in radians. Okay, so you can put this here. So you will reach this point as limit x tends to 0, sine of 2 pi by 360 into x whole divided by x. Okay, again if you put x tends to 0 here, 0 by 0 form you're getting. So the method says what? The theta should be same using the previous formula, or you can differentiate it also. Let's differentiate it. Sin x differentiation will be cos of 2 pi by 360 into x. Then outside you will find this also, and denominator will be 1, and put limit x tends to 0. Now this will become 1. Cos 0 is 1. You're left out with this, and the answer is pi by 180. This is very important question. This can be asked in exams also, and you can be like made confused by the examiner in, between radians and degrees. Okay, I hope it's clear to you. Let's take another example. This is our next problem. I've seen many students learning this by heart. They learn the formulas. There's no need to learn it. You can just differentiate if you get 0 by 0 form, and if after you put x tends to a here, you'll get 0 by 0 form. So what you have to do is differentiation. That will be m into x to the power m minus 1, x to the power n minus 1, and put limit x tends to a here. So obviously this quantity and this quantity, what you'll get here is m upon n, a to the power m minus n as your result. Okay, I hope it's clear to you, and this is the last. Okay, thanks for watching, and please subscribe to my channel to get to see other videos